An all-new episode premieres tonight.
Wow, there's a lot of you here for tonight's movie. That's great, that's great. We have a very good movie tonight because, we decided to lighten up the mood a little bit from last month. Last month, the Nazis got everything down and dark. Just leave it to the Nazis. But I am Dr. Bob Tesla. That is my brother, Nikola Tesla. And this is Rick Edison. What are you doing?
I'm doing computer research.
You're playing Galaga. He's got to be here tonight because we're trying to help Wilma Westinghouse. My computer got set up in the satellite. It became sentient, and she's trapped up there, and her power is running out tonight. We told her to shut everything down because there's going to be a solar storm, and we'll be able to communicate with her better. We think we've got a plan. Go over those files. The director of this film is Paul Bunnell, and he's very excited about us showing it. It's, a musical. It's black and white. We're going to get to do a Q&A with him over Skype after the movie. So you guys want to stick around for that. And as you guys saw, we had a new serial tonight, Batman and Robin. Yay! Batman and Robin won by a landslide. Also, during our intermission segment, we'll have this reveal of our next movie from the asylum. Oh, wait, let me talk to Wilma first. Okay, you get over there.
Okay, I only have 15 minutes of power left. What do you have for me?
Well, Wilma, the three of us put our heads together, and we've got an idea using your existing material to use your positron collector to tap into the zero-point energy field. We're going to send you the plans.
What three of you?
Well, Rick Edison helped a little bit.
Rick Edison? I told you not to trust that brown-nosing little weasel.
She knows I'm standing right here, doesn't she?
Well, you don't have time for this. You're going to run out of power soon. Here, we're sending you the plans. Just do it, and hopefully it'll recharge your batteries.
I don't like it, but I don't have much of a choice.
No, you don't. All right, hopefully that works. Okay, that better work, or else Nikola, your girlfriend, is doomed. So yeah, Kit luckily got shut down by the solar storm. So, but he's going to be powering back up tonight. So hopefully we don't have any problems on that. So drinking game for tonight, though. Hopefully you guys got your X factors up there. You drink whenever they say Ghastly. Whenever they say Ghastly, not when you have it printed on a jacket or anything like that. Whenever there's a double entendre, you should drink.
Ooh.
And you should eat, food whenever there's a musical number. There are a lot of musical numbers, so get your big popcorns now. So,
Big popcorn.
This is a black and white film. It was the last film shot on Kodak Plus X film. It took 10 years to make this film. It's actually one of our best films that we've shown. Are any of you fans of Christopher R. Mim? Yes, yes. Well, yes. Well, like Christopher R. Mim's movies, they're shot black and white. They're shot period. We've got some really big name stars in this one, though, which you don't have in Mim's films. You don't. But you've got Creed Bratton from The Office. You've got Will Keenan from Romeo and Juliet. You've got Kevin McCarthy, who is a sci-fi giant. Yes. Now, come back next. Huh? Yeah.
Paul Williams.
Paul Williams. Sorry, I overlooked him. Make sure you come back next month, because next month we have Octoman. Yes, it's not as good as this film, but it's Rick Baker's first film. You've got to start somewhere. Even big names have small beginnings, and so you get to see a octopus-human hybrid, and we're going to do it in Percepto. So you'll want to get here early for that because we will have a tentacle zone. It's going to be limited seating in the tentacle zone. Hey, if we could make the entire theater a tentacle zone, we would, but we can't afford to. So I tell you what, if you want us to start doing more tentacle zones and stuff like that, you should go to our Patreon and help us out. So patreon.com/Dr. Bob. Edison, come on, we gotta get down to the lab. We'll see you at intermission.
This isn't the place, all right? come on.
Maybe you have what it takes to be Ghastly.
Rick.
And maybe you have what it takes to be a soda jerk.
What's up with Johnny?
Why are we hanging around?
This place is cute, but it's time to scoot because the resurrection suit was found. What's up with Johnny?
What's he waiting for?
We see planet Earth for what it's worth, but there's other planets to explore.
Johnny.
What's up with Johnny? We are ready to blow. It's so damn hot that we just sweat a lot, and now we really, really got to go.
Johnny. Keep my word and do the show.
Hooray! He's back.
Come on, let's go.
So, how are you guys liking this so far?
Yeah.
Yes. Isn't it beautifully shot?
Glorious black and white.
Glorious black and white. You don't need Technicolor, you just need two colors. Black and white. And shades of gray, yes.
No,
So,
not that.
we're, it's time for the raffle. The, second prize, which is a autographed poster of Johnny X by Paul Bunnell. It's 387144. Up there. Rick.
You went up the stairs this time.
Okay. And the grand prize, which is the movie, the audio soundtrack, and a poster autographed by Paul Bunnell. 387108. Right there in front. Boy, that's easy for you, nurse.
Hey, I like this.
Oh, yeah, you take the easy ones.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
All right, we got the booby prize. We got a booby prize here. All right, because this movie is in glorious black and white, you get Dr. Strangelove on Laserdisc. Yes.
May I make it up to you?
All right. Well, you know, because of the dancing in here, you know, and all that, I decided I'd get you two of my favorite dancing partners in a movie.
Flashdance?
Godzilla versus Mothra. On videotape. So now we got the joke exchange.
Oh, no.
We're gonna do musician jokes because of this. Okay. Let me hear Nicola. How do you get a drummer out of your house?
Oh, God.
I was gonna pay rent.
Pay him for the pizza. Okay. What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft?
A flat minor.
Oh, she got it. She got it.
I got one.
All right.
I got one. What do you call somebody that sits with the band?
What?
The drummer.
Oh. Here. What's the difference between? Oh, we're getting the feed. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what we'll be showing in August.
The others are coming to stop you.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Here, boy. We need to find Red before he does.
Is it Casper Van Dien?
We can tell the asylum that you're pleased.
I am
So-
pleased.
Am I a ghastly one now?
Oh, you'll be a ghastly one, all right, if I get my hands on you.
Uh-oh.
Return of the Mac.
Betty, the leader of our people and the essence of our planet.
Jonathan Xavier, come closer.
That's very good. She's using his full name. That is not good.
Johnny, I have been
I'm trying my best down here, you know?
I am deaf to pleading and excuses. Young lady, no tears nor prayers shall purchase our abuses.
Nice try, Bill.
Johnny, your father understood this and accepted the terms.
I still am the ghastly one.
This was the lowest grossing movie of 2012. Do you think it deserved better than that? Yes. All right, I've got director Paul Bunnell right here. Now, since, projector, this was the best projector guy could do. Now, here's the thing. I want all of you to cheer for him so he knows how good this movie was, even if he didn't make a lot of money on it, okay? Here's the nurse. You probably can't see her too well, but she's got a question for you.
Where did you find those glasses with Johnny X?
Johnny X's glasses.
Yes.
Yes.
Want to do this?
Yes.
Gosh, believe it or not, I had those for many years, and I found a use for them. Those were not something that we bought for the show, but they happen to be something that I had in my own collection. So I could not tell you. I think they probably go back to the early 90s, late 80s, somewhere around there. So they were popular at the time. You may be able to find them on eBay.
Hi, I'm Abby. I wanted to know how you got the idea to get all that Plus X film and make your movie.
Yes. Well, Maddie, I have used that film previously in a movie I made called That Little Monster. And I love black and white. And Plus X, when we started shooting Johnny X, was completely available. There was no threat of it going away. What happened was there was a delay in shooting. There was 6 years a delay. As a matter of fact, when you're watching the drive-in scene and you see Bliss and Chip sitting in the car talking, well, when they come out of the car, that's 6 years later. Walking through the drive-in 2010, you would never know it. Anyway. But it was when I got back to shooting the picture, Kodak called and told me that they were discontinuing the film stock. So I panicked, and I was able to buy all the very last remaining rolls before they completely, got rid of it. And I was just luck. Had I finished the movie any later, I would not have been able to use that film stock. But Plus X is a very fine-grained film, and it takes a lot of light to really shoot with that film stock. And an American cinematographer did a wonderful piece on the film in the March 2012 issue. Anyway, we're very proud of it, and my cinematographer, Francisco Bulgarelli, did a wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Dree, and I was wondering how you got the lightning on the suit to look so good without ruining the quality of the film.
Hi. Well, I'll tell you. The suit was designed by Christina West, the costume designer. And we had real lights on the suit. Real lights. We had, things that would go around his neck and everything. But it wasn't quite enough. So my friend, Glenn Campbell, not the singer, he does a lot of effects, actually, ironically, for Asylum. They did all the effects for Sharknado.
He did better in your film.
Anyway, but I paid Glenn, a nice amount of money to meticulously do the lightning, to embellish the suit with lightning. And he did such a great job of not making it look too CGI, because I'm not a CGI person. There's very, very, very little CGI in the movie. Most of it's all practical effects. And they just did a great job. So it was a combination of lights on the suit, the fingertips of the glove had lights on, little lights at the end, and a little bit of animation. And that's it. So, the best of both worlds. Live action and animation.
Cool. We had a person yell out, "Where did you film it?"
Well, we filmed it in my backyard. No.
We've shown those films.
Yes. No, we filmed it all over California. We shot in Los Angeles, in Big Sense. We shot in Ventura County in a theater called the Majestic, which is a huge theater. It used to be a movie theater built in the 1930s, and it's now they do concerts there. And then we shot a lot of the desert scenes. Did anybody see the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes movie?
You had a lot of disappointed people there.
I worked on the Planet of the Apes movie. I was an ape.
Oh.
Oops. Oh, sorry.
So we went out to the desert, got some shots of the pinnacles, and it was just all over California in the Mojave Desert. And of course, every time you're driving your car, I shot background plays. It's the way that Alfred Hitchcock used to do it. And on the DVD, we have a whole segment on how we did that. But we're actually projecting 35mm film behind the actors driving in the cars. And that's a technique that basically is not used anymore. They use green screen now. But I wanted to do it like the traditional process photography that used to be done. But yeah, we had some great locations. And the thing at the end, the rocks, that was not a real, I wanted it to look artificial. I wanted the movie to have kind of an artificial look. That was shot at a big sound stage, and we built a huge set, and it had a big backdrop, and yeah, I mean, that was a phony set, so what can I say? Just a lot of tricks and camera tricks, and we were on a very tight budget, so we had to make the most with what we had.
Yes.
Everything went up on the screen, including my blood. Can you ask the audience, did you guys like the movie? Was it what you thought it was going to be, or was it different than you thought it was going to be? Did you stay awake? Did you pass out?
Guys, let's just cut to the chase here. Did you love the movie?
Yes!
See? Everyone liked the movie.
Well, I handpicked all of those actors, every single one of them. Some of them, a couple of them, I knew they were friends of mine. But 98% of them were people that I cast, that I auditioned. They're all very nice people, very down-to-earth people. I was very nervous about working with Kevin McCarthy. He was 90 years old when I shot that scene with him. And he was feisty. He came to the set and I said, "Mr. McCarthy, do you want cue cards?" He goes, "No, I don't want to read off the wall." And he memorized all those lines, and he had suggestions, and he didn't want to do that thing where he was moving around and acting kind of silly. But I convinced him it would be great, and it was. Kevin passed away right after we finished the movie. He never got to see the finished movie, but he did get to see his scenes. I went to his house and showed him the scenes, and he really liked what he saw. Paul Williams, Band of Paradise, so many things, a great songwriter. I was very nervous about working with him. Big rock and roll star. Paul is a great guy, he's a genius, really, and he was a joy to work with. Very, very funny, and a lot of that stuff some of that stuff he made up. Creed Bratton from The Office, one of the founding members of the Grassroots. He's a super nice, he's a very genuine guy, and he was inventive. He really wanted to make the role good, and he did such a wonderful job, and I directed the actors in such a way that I wanted it to be sort of slow. I wanted the acting to be very staccato and specially paced. But they were all great people, and I do have to point out Deanna Joy Brooks, because she was so wonderful. I made the
we've got one question here from Rick Edison.
Doctor,
It's honorary.
it still counts.
I will ask the director your question.
First, compliments on the cinematography. It was absolutely beautiful. I think everybody will agree it was one of the prettiest movies they've seen. Very beautiful photography. It's a rather silly question, but were you more interested in having actors that could dance or dancers that could act?
Well, here's the interesting thing. You know, when I started the movie, it was not a musical. The only song in the movie was the rock and roll song that the guy, that Mickey O'Flynn sings. But as I got going and I wasn't happy with the script, I thought, you know what, why don't we put a musical number in here to end all musical numbers? Just don't tell anybody it's going to be there. Just throw it in at the beginning of the movie and just have this huge production. And it's like, whoa, where did this come from? That was the Rumble, the diner, fantasy diner, and all that stuff in the beginning. I loved it so much, and I had so many other problems with the script that I kept on putting songs in place of dialogue in the script. So anyway, I started casting the actors as non-singers. Amazingly, they all did their own singing in the movie. And Scott Martin, who wrote the songs, was there with us to audition the actors, and he had everybody just, as long as they could carry a tune, Scott was going to coach them, and we were going to record everybody. So luckily, most everybody could carry a tune. We had them sing Happy Birthday or Jingle Bells or whatever, you know. And the ones that couldn't carry a tune, well, we didn't cast them. But I really didn't cast the actors for their singing skills or their dancing skills. We worked around what they were able to do. I had a choreographer that gave them choreography of which they were able to do. Nothing too fancy. I wanted it to be simple but clever. That was my idea for the choreography. But the main thing I wanted the movie to be was serious, and I know it's kind of a goofy movie, but I wanted all the acting to be really serious and really good, and I wanted it to be sincere. So I wanted, first and mostly, good actors, and that was my criteria for the actors, not singing and dancing. I'm not really a big fan of musicals, but, you know, I think the acting had to be top-notch, and they all did a great job. So
I agree.
That answers that question.
I know you're very busy. You know, you worked on Planet of the Apes. You are. I know you're working on the new Pee Wee Herman movie, but you mentioned Rocket Girl.
Yes.
And that's going to be your next movie.
Rocket Girl is coming. That's all I want to say.
Okay. Any chance that we can get an Ohio premiere?
I'll tell you what, you know, Dr. Bob, you know, you're an interesting scientist, and I'm always a big fan of science. So, you know, I think that we'll talk and we'll set it up. You know, and you guys will get to see Rocket Girl sometime in the very distant future, say 10 or 12 years.
Oh.
But anyway, I'm looking forward to making another movie.
Yes.
And of course, I want to let you guys all know that Johnny X is available on DVD through Strand Releasing. There's no Blu-ray yet, but the DVD is awesome because I put a lot of work into the behind-the-scenes stuff. There's outtakes, there's deleted scenes, there's a really fun documentary that's not like the normal kind of documentary you see on movies, and an audio commentary. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And please go to the website at johnnyxmovie.com, and you can buy the movie or see it. You know, I mean, it's really a lot of fun when you watch it the second time. So thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it.
Okay, you guys heard it. www.johnnyxmovie.com. And all right, it's late for us. It's not so late for him in California, but everyone, let's have one loud cheer for him. Okay, we got some stuff coming up. April 25th, we're going to be at Penguicon up in Detroit. We're going to be showing It Came from Another World. And then Free Comic Book Day is May 2nd, and we will be up at Starbase Columbus. Yes, so you can come get your free comics up there and say hi to me and the nurse. Now, next month, we're going to have Octoman in Percepto. June, we got the 25th anniversary of Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD. Yes, July, we're going to have the Ohio premiere of Danny Johnson Saves the World, which is Christopher R. Mims' new movie. Now, not only that, we will actually have an interview we'll have a Q&A with the director, but he's actually going to be here. Yes, he'll be here. He's going to have a lot of the cast and crew. Wilma should be calling in here soon if the battery's charged. I really hope they charged.
Well, it's your plans.
Oh, I guess they're getting in. Yay!
It worked!
All
The
right.
batteries are charging now, so now I just have the food and the oxygen problem. You bought yourself another month. Maybe you shouldn't cut things so close next time.
Hey, maybe you should save your oxygen instead of tell me how to do my job.
What was that?
Hey, we're losing the connection. Yeah, it looks like Kit's coming back. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, she sucks.
All right. So, unfortunately, it does look like the solar storm is starting to clear up for real, which means Kit might be coming back very soon. This is not a good thing. September, we're going to have The Lost Skeleton Returns Again. Which actually, it's funny, Paul Bunnell is in that. Yes, Paul Bunnell's in that. And he's an extra in that. And also, in this movie, he was an extra in this movie because he was the guy with the guitar that Nicky O'Flynn took. So, it's like, yeah, you got to see him another way. You probably got to see him a little bit bigger there, but... oh, there's Kit. Okay. Oh, good. You don't have to listen to him.
I'll try to walk.
I don't think humanity needs a solution.
No. I said
No.
fine.
Yay!
Oh boy. Okay, we got 28 days. Oh man.
See what you did?
All right. Okay. Wait. You know, we can figure this out. I've got to get up there. I've got to get up to his satellite to stop him. I've tried the transporter with an Igor, and it was like a bug on a windshield. He's got a shield on that one. Wait. You know, I've got an idea. I think that Avengers Grimm gave me an idea because you had them hopping through dimensions.
Okay.
I'm thinking about a dimensional transporter.
Good dramatic situations can come from that.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Until next time, science!